As you may know, I like to talk about drivers in the feeder series of Formula 1 and I asked the question if they'll reach F1, but today I won't be talking about one driver in particular, but all those drivers combined. And the main question, who will be the first driver to come up from the feeder series to finish on the podium in an F1 race? Before we really get into the video, I'd really appreciate it if you can like this video and subscribe to my channel. Currently only 5% of all of you watching is subscribed, so let's make that a bit higher. Thanks. First of all, who is the latest driver to be promoted from the feeder series, Formula 2, Formula 3 or from a bit longer ago maybe GP2 and GP3, to finish on the podium in Formula 1? Well, those are Alex Albon and Lando Norris. Both were rookies in 2019 and achieved their first podium in 2020. Lando took his latest one at the Imola Grand Prix, and this is a rise which could have happened to George Russell as well if Mercedes hadn't decided to stick Bottas' tire on the Merc with number 63 in Sakir. For this video and this question, I'm looking at drivers who are still in the feeder series, so Yuki Tsunoda or Nikita Mazepin won't be included. I think we will have to look at drivers who are currently in Formula 2 for this one, as it will be very difficult for the likes of Frederic Vesti or Gabriele Mini, who are in Formula 3 and Formula Regional currently, to finish on the podium before drivers like Robert Shwartzmann or Theo Pourchaire, who already are 1 or 2 steps higher in the FIA road to Formula 1. So in Formula 2, which drivers have the highest chance of succeeding to Formula 1 in the near future? I think the drivers who will be in with a chance for a seat next year are Theo Pourchaire, Robert Shwartzmann, Oscar Piastri, Christian Lundgaard and Liam Lawson. All of the drivers I just talked about are in a Formula 1 team driver academy, and the odds of making it to F1 with that support are way harder to do it without one, except if you have a lot of money. Then we should also ask the question, in which teams will these drivers end up? Shwartzmann is with Ferrari, Pourchaire is with SouthBear Alfa Romeo, as Piastri and Lundgaard are contracted to Alpine. Liam Lawson is in the official Helmut Marko driver killing program. Which of these drivers will be in a team with podium finishing possibilities the soonest? I think Lawson has quite a big chance on that Red Bull seat in 2023 or 24, and so he has a big possibility on this one I think. Robert Shwartzmann is in the Ferrari driver academy, and though he will most likely be promoted to either Alfa Romeo or Haas, to be advancing up to Ferrari in 24 or 25 if he is lucky as well. Theo Pourchaire is the lead driver of the SouthBear academy, and I'm very sure he will get that Alfa Romeo SouthBear seat somewhere in the near future. If it won't be 2022, it will surely be in 2023. The only problem for Theo is that he is with the Alfa team, and I do not really see them being podium contenders after the 2022 regulation changes, although the grid will probably shake up quite a fair bit, so you just don't know. He will need to move up to the likes of Mercedes, Ferrari or McLaren to have a possibility on a podium, and I think that possibility will be there in 25 or 26. Then we come to the two Alpine boys who I've both made a video about. I think Oscar Piastri and Christian Lundgaard will drive alongside each other in 2023, as Lundgaard is there for a year already then. I actually think Alpine will improve a lot after the regulation change to be about at the same level as Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari, so both Oscar and Christian are in the competition for this one. Regarding this story, this will be the lineup of current F2 drivers in F1 in 2023. Lawson in either his first year with Red Bull or his last one with AlphaTauri, Shwartzmann and Pourchaire in Alfa Romeo, and Lundgaard and Piastri at Alpine. Out of these ones, it will be very difficult for Pourchaire and Shwartzmann to have a podium finish, as they are with Alfa Romeo as said before, but the other three actually have quite a reasonable chance on a podium in 2023. In a crazy race with a lot of chaos, Lawson, Lundgaard and Piastri really have a chance on this podium. Obviously I have predicted Liam is with Red Bull, but it will be a very quick growth for him. Knowing Red Bull though, this is very possible. So to really answer the question of this video, there are two different possible scenarios. Either it will happen in 2023 if Lawson is promoted to Red Bull then, or it will happen in 2024, at which point I think Lawson is promoted to Red Bull, but maybe Shwartzmann or Pourchaire have also switched to a better team at that point, and then the fight can really kick off. I think the 2024 scenario will be more likely to happen, as Lawson to Red Bull in 23 is possible, but it will be very quick for him. On the other hand, Red Bull have done that with former juniors, so it's possible, but I think 2024 is more realistic for him, as in 23 Red Bull is probably still busy ruining the career of Yuki Tsunoda, so Liam has to wait in that AlphaTauri for his take. In 24 Shwartzmann will have transferred to Ferrari, as Pourchaire shown glimpses of his full potential and hopes to be fighting for good positions in the Alfa Romeo. Piastri and Lundgaard are still with Alpine, as there isn't really another step up for them from Alpine, but I think they also have quite a probability on a podium podium if Alpine is improving after that major regulation change. So it will most likely either be Shwartzmann, Lawson or one of the two Alpine juniors to get that first podium. And my bets are on Liam Lawson, as he is with Red Bull and can really prove his worth to the bosses, and a podium in the front running Red Bull is always possible. If it's not him, I think the odds of it being Lundgaard are second highest, as I really rate him as a driver and I think he's at the right place at the right time together with Oscar Piastri in the coming years. Who of the current drivers in the feeder series do you think will be the newest F1 podium finisher? Make sure to let me know down in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe as well. I would really appreciate it if you watch more videos of me, and I hope to see you later. Bye bye!